The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Monday evening, we shall see what the market has in store for us tonight. Good evening, Vincent. Vincent is a soothsayer. We kind of chuckled today when he said his target on ES. Let's bring up that ES chart. And ES was all the way up here. And he said his target was 2440. And obviously we went well below 2440. We went down to 2190, 2186 or something like that. Market just bled out all day long. And Q, of course, also down to the 13,200s now. Good evening, Matt. Copper's been flat since that big move down during the morning session. But look at the ride gold's had so far. I mean, not so far, but yesterday, basically. Came up, hit almost 2,000. No, it did hit 2,000, 2005. Came down, all the way back down to 1980s. All the way back up to 2007. All the way down to 1964. Sounds like it's time traveling. And then all the way up and closed in above 2000. That's quite the roller coaster ride. And speaking of gold, it just came down real nice, coming back to the SMA line. So, last we talked this morning on Share Vision, when I left you all, I was down, I think, $235 on the Gauntlet account. Well, I then hit 4 straight wins on NQ. Now, full disclosure, the first one accidentally was on the TCP. So I said I'll do all trades of the TCP on stream. Well, I screwed up, and it was about a $120 win on the TCP, and then I switched over. So anyway, I went, but then on the Gauntlet account, I went from being $235 down to having my second straight $1,000 plus profit day in a row. So basically, from Thursday morning when I had my little rant on here, after taking those 2 losses on Crude, when I was almost $2,100 down in the Gauntlet account, I've gone on a $3,400 run because I'm now up $1,300 in the Gauntlet account, which is the furthest I've gotten in the Gauntlet. Good evening, Contra. Good evening, Chris. Good job, Chris. So it's been the most amazing run that I've had, and feeling really confident. It's like something, when I started ranting on Thursday, it's like something broke. It's like something just changed in my mind. I took the trades confidently in NQ today and just wrote them down. They were all NQ. You can even here. Over here, you can see here. They're kind of out of order now. Hold on. I can get them in order. Here, there's my NQ trades for the day. I know you can't really see them, but 1038 to 1040 went. I got 24 points. 1150. These are my times. I got 25 points, and then 12:14 my time, I got about 14 points. So, and then I did, oh, like I said, I did also get one NQ on the TCP accidentally for about 6 points. The big trades that I lost on last week were CL. But so far, and CL bit me this morning again because I was actually at one point I was down $301 this morning on the gauntlet, and that was after getting bit by CL and gold and copper. Actually, I don't think gold bit me. It was copper. Copper got me twice this morning, and CL got me once. Speaking of copper, that's looking ugly. Yeah, I mean, CL still has, right now CL is acting a lot like NQ. It's just the big candles and I mean, we were talking about it this morning. It's so hard to grab signals because like here, this obviously was a great trade, but off the signal it reversed 34 ticks before it went. So, you need really big stops. So now on the regular gauntlet, I'm about 30% of the way to the profit target. Yeah, it's just way crazy right now. They have a good move down and a good move up so far this evening. So now we shall see what we can do. Would not mind getting a third straight $1,000 day, but obviously we'll just take what the market will give us. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Contra. Remember, everybody, if you trying to learn something new, sim trade it. Do not trade on an active account. You'll get back to funded, Contra. You're a good trader. So, let's see. Open for some more fun tonight. Seems a bit more docile than last night. I don't know why I use that word so much. Bitcoin hanging around 38. Gold leveling out. We'll see what happens here at the top of the hour, about 4 minutes away. Hey, let's do this. How you doing? Ouch. Big time ouch. Yeah, I got frustrated with CL as well, Chris. To the point now, I'm on micro CL. If I play with CL, it's gonna be on 2 or 3 micros. I'm not gonna be trading the full contract right now because if I can nail 3 micros with some of these moves where it's moving 100 ticks on a candle or 2 candles, that's $300. So with a lot less risk involved trying to catch one of those moves. So yeah, I'm still gonna play CL, but I've moved to micro CL, even if the commissions are a little heavy on it. Actually, I don't even think I get live commissions on it. I'm not sure. I can find out. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I am getting live commissions on it. I didn't ask for live commissions on it, I don't think, but I am. Hmm, that works. Okay. Yeah, you're dealing with more than $2 in commission on the micro, but per contract. But you know, it's not horrible if you can get 20 or 30 ticks off a move. Speaking of CL, trying to send a short signal down here. See, it's been coming down, then just dumped there, pulled back up. Now it's trying to come back down again. Low of that move was 120.09. We're sitting at 120.57. So we have room to come down before it hits support. Yeah, we might try that. If it sends a signal. Did anyone else trade after the stream today or this afternoon? So Crude just popped back up. Big move there. Big up and down there on CL. Kind of wild here at the top of the hour. Now sending that short signal, but already extended. That's a funny, you should ask question there, Contra. Yes, I do, and no, I don't. It's half done, sitting on my computer. Hopefully, you're gonna get the other half of that video done this weekend, where I can post it. This is Whipsaw, and I'm not. I was gonna jump in here, but I didn't react fast enough, honestly. But yeah, hope. Ooh, big. See, I just missed. That was a 58 move, 58 tick move down. I missed that, so chalk that up to a miss. Big move up there on S&P, and then Q pulling back. It did get into the bands, so I kind of ignored it. Gold's just continuing to come down. CL with a kind of a pop back up there after that big move down. That would been a nice catch right there. But I have a feeling it's going to give us other opportunities tonight. Gold just continues. It hit a high of 2004.7, so it's dropped about 11 points. Long signal would have been good. And actually, it wouldn't have been. It's pulling back now. Matt, I tried the strategy thing again at the open. Tried it on micro crude, and it worked. So okay, this NQ would have worked. It's going up 15 points or more. Which reminds me, I better check my chart. NQ here somewhere. Micro NQ. Need to go back to 15 by 7. Go. And make sure we're on the right account, the gauntlet account. Yay. So 2 missed opportunities there at right at the top of the hour. Obviously, we're going upwards here on NQ and downwards on all, which is gone almost 100 ticks. Great job, Chris. Great job. It's been really fun these last couple of trading days. Actually having to make sure I close my trade in time to not hit the consistency rule. I've never felt that feeling before. Big move up here on gold, 2.5 points. Long signal, don't trust it. Pulling back now in Q. So burst up about 17 points. And it just pulled all the way back. Except for the big candle there. But very nice, Chris. Crude now. Coming back up. And Q sending a short signal now. Not sure about it. Usually I don't take trades there, but trades there have been working lately, as we can see there. We'll see if it holds. If it comes back down, 30.15 instead. I want it 15.7. There we go. If it holds, we'll take it. Sell. Oh, I'm looking at S&P. Let's try looking at the right chart. That would help. Big move back up there. So we'll wait. Obviously. That would have hurt. 15 points back up. Kind of looking like it wants to head back up now. Indecisive. Long signal fire at about 322. The head is steam up. ES just fired its long signal. There we go. 27 seconds on this candle, so we'll see if it holds. Whoa, big move up. Now it's a little extended, and I'm not sure I want it anymore. We're seeing big moves now tonight. I did say it was a little bit boring. I guess it got offended. I don't know. Two big green candles. And there's the pullback. Copper. What's copper telling us? It's pulling up. Possible long signal there. Kind of a doji now on the NQ. Yeah, very good job on that 336 there. It's kind of consolidating there, so we'll wait. I think it's going to give us more opportunities tonight. Gold giving us another short signal. We'll find a gold chart. Ooh, then again, big move down right into the Bollinger Bands. So when it breaks the bands, I don't like getting in. We're gonna jump in there. Call it a hunch. So far, it's a good hunch. Continue. Continue. Ooh, pull all the way back. Ah. It looks like a reversal candle. Oh, this we got stopped out on that. It went 100. It went 10 ticks in my. It went 10 ticks in my favor and then stopped me out. I should have closed it. That was an $80 loss. And watch it come back down now. Yep, it did. It looks like I should have stuck with MNQ. I don't know where to jump back in on this. I don't think I'm going to. We'll wait. It's probably going to go on forever now. Yeah, I should. Seems like everything's going to just go one direction right now. Should we brave it again? Huh? Wait, let's look at resistance. There is none. Or support, I guess I should say. Kind of wait and see. Okay, I tried it again. Back in on gold. Gonna move my stop up just so it's exactly 1 point. Looking for 16 ticks. It's not even, it stopped, I mean, it came down on this candle to the same exact level. 190, 1996. So let's see if it can break through. I'll break on through to the other side. It actually looking like it wants to go sideways here a bit. Yep. I bet you it's gonna bite me again. Chris, you're short NQ. Yep, it's gonna bite me again. Okay, so stop me out twice on gold. I should not have tried for the second try. My stupid mistake there. start off the night down 190. Excuse me 1 second. UltraBond sent this nice signal, which would have been very nice. It's gone down 10 ticks. Obviously, this signal on NASDAQ would have been good as well. It's gone up, it's only going up 40 some points. Big move there on copper. 18 ticks. Copper sent that long signal there. Did pull back 7 ticks. So gold both times has come up to stop me out, continue going. So larger stops would have obviously kept me in the game. And now crude wants in on the action. Crude pulling back up after this big move down. And when I say big, I mean it went down $3,000 the contract. Big pullback here on copper. Back down 15 ticks. Seeing the pullback there on NQ. About 16 points. Crude still wanting attention. Again with crude. Crude's trying to send a long signal. We do have that downtrending SMA line. Upper bands are downtrending, but they're far away from the price action. So if it does get through that SMA, we might take a long on crude. We'll see. Copper's trying to curl back up. Previous high was 4.7505. It's got a wade before that. consolidating just about everywhere right now. The copper's still trying to stair step up. Good job, Chris. Copper's still trying to grind up here. Not a lot of velocity, but it's about at the previous high. Matter of fact, it's above it. Excuse me. And let me find a copper chart. We're entering copper here. Looking to see if this continues to grind up. No real resistance here. We're up 8 ticks. There we go. 10 ticks. 11. Stop, move the break even. We're up 15 ticks. Our goal is 20. Pull back there. Oh, crap. Now we upset. This went up 15 ticks and comes all the way back on me. There we go. Seeing big spreads there. Struggling right here about 44.7580. Try to give it some time. Like I said, where stops at break even, it'll hurt if it comes all the way back, but at least we won't take a loss. Trying to see if it bursts up one more time. It's kind of sitting. Move all the way back to 6 ticks. It bursts back up again to 10 or 12 ticks into profit and struggles. I'll take it off the table, take the win there. Good job, Chris. There we go. Back up to 15 ticks. 16. I'm sorry. I had the wrong amount of ticks. Now we're up 16 ticks. There we go. Trailing stop is trailing. They're guaranteed 125 here. This looks like it's, yep, stop me out. $125 winner, I believe. Let me check the stats. Yeah, we're now down only 77.50. Look at our trade here. Went from 475.25 to 475.70. So that was 48. Not so. It was only, we only ended up with 9 ticks of profit, but that's okay. 99 times 1250 is like $112 winner. And that means it's time for the cha-ching. Good evening, John. I am doing absolutely wonderful. How are you doing? That last trade netted 112. Still down 77. Took 2 losses on gold earlier. But my last 2 trading days have been wonderful, so I'm in a good mood. Excellent, John. My last 2 days have been $1,000 profit days. And I'm up the furthest I've ever been on the Gauntlet account. NQ is kind of just NQ and the SMA line just kind of met one another, going sideways. So gold that did stop me out twice did continue to go down. Looks like I did get out the copper at the right time. I mean, obviously I should have took it when it was at 200 and not when it came all the way back to where it came back to. But it's curled down now. Yes, it was, John. Yes, that was a money counter with a couple of winner words and the cha-ching. I can't find a better cha-ching, so we'll keep that one. Uh, I think something just changed mentally, John. On Thursday morning, I took 2 losses on Crude, bad losses, and I was down on the account over $2,000. I was about $200 away from the trailing drawdown to bust the account, and I had a rant here on stream, and people listened to me rant. And then after I got off stream, I nailed 2 big winners on NQ that day. Then Friday, I nailed an $1,100 win on the non-farm payrolls pop. And then today, I went down and up a little bit while on stream. And at one point, I was down $300 today, but then I nailed 3 straight great trades on regular NQ. Not even using the micros anymore, just using regular NQ. So basically, from Thursday morning till now, I did a $3,400 reversal. Good evening, Ramiz. I just feel more confident all of a sudden. I don't know. It's like I think something in my mind finally broke that doing this so conservatively wasn't getting me anywhere. It was two steps forward, two steps back, and I just started, not hesitating. Chris, so cup and saucer pattern on what time frame? I admit I don't look for those patterns, but every now and then they'll jump out at me. But which time frame are we talking? If you tell me, oh yeah, I've thought about it after I asked. I don't have that. Well, I mean, I could bring it up on Ninja Trader, but CL stock. If you like CL, Chris, why don't you go to a couple micros instead? I mean, I just said about how I got away from micros with NQ, but right now CL's a different animal. These 100, some of these candles can be $1,000. And you see that on Q every now and then, but it seems like this is a regular thing right now with crude. We see the indices trying to push back up now. Finally, kind of broke out of that range it was in for about 15 minutes. Trying to get back above looks like 380. Remember, if you're here from YouTube, I would appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up button for the YouTube algorithm. So far, it looks like my serial unliker is back because it's showing I have 5 dislikes to 6 likes. And again, I don't know how much that does affect the YouTube algorithm, but if you can hit that for me, I would appreciate it. Oh yeah, and speaking of favors, guys, uh, ShareVision apparently is having an issue where views are not counting when we're live, but they count afterwards for if anyone visits the video. So neither of my last 2 live streams from last night and this morning have got the 30 views they need. So if anyone feels like going over there and just hitting view on, just to start up those videos to get another view ticked off, so I can get up to 30 to make sure those get counted while they fix that bug, I would appreciate it. Kappa sending a short signal. So uh, Nasdaq was not able to break that previous high of 380 up here. 1 second, Mr. John. Here's one. There's this morning's video, and this is last night's video. The UltraBond. So this short signal is the one I ignored, and as you can see, it's gone down 30 ticks. So UltraBond's been becoming more viable to trade in the evening. Before it was mainly dashes, and you wouldn't, like what we see here was more the regular, but it seems like it's starting to pick up once the Asia markets come online for a couple hours. No, just a view. Remember, I get paid as long as the videos have 30 views, and for some reason, when the videos are live, when the actual live stream's happening, the views aren't counting. So I just need to get the 30 views. So you just need to go to the video and start it for like 5 seconds so it counts as a view. Because like this morning, there was up to 12 people in there at once, and when we finished the video, it said I had 1 view. So they have some sort of bug where views aren't counting while live. Hopefully that'll be fixed before tomorrow night. Though I did send an email and was not responded to, so that kind of bothers me. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me see what happens. I've never tried clicking a link off of this. Let me see what happens. Ooh, okay, that's what happens. It's working for me. Hmm. I'm not sure. Well, I guess I should pay attention to the trading. It looks like Vincent's getting an error too. That's not good either. It's working for me. We're getting a short signal here in NQ, so I guess I should also pay attention to the trading. We're gonna go short here, maybe. Switch over. Thank you, Ramesh. So it's working for some people. Okay, we're gonna go short here on NQ. We're in. I got in late. It's gonna come up and stop me a bit. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have jumped in late. That candle fired at 341, and I got in at. Hmm. It's not showing on the chart what I got in at. That's interesting. Must have accidentally turned that off. Okay. So look on the thing. Ah, it's time. Thank you. I got in at 31, so I got in how late? Oh, I got in 10 points late. Yeah, I shouldn't have jumped in there. I got in right at the reversal. Okay. So small loss there. Comes back down, we'll grab it again. That was just a force on my part. Once it went without me, I should have waited because it was down into the bands. So down $48 is a $48 loss. Not horrible. Huh, that is interesting, Matt. So 34 points in profit. Let's do this. Is that right? Am I understanding that right? Great job. Thank you, Vincent. I appreciate that. I just want to make sure I get paid. And I think they'll make it right. Honestly, they haven't given me any reason to believe that they won't, but I'd rather um, not believe things to chance. Although if I keep having $1,000 days, this will just end up being pocket change. So one green candle knocked me out, which was very nice of it. Would not have knocked me out if I got in the right time. It came up to 48. Seems like it wants to come back down now. Good evening, SN. How are you today? Or tonight? Kind of sideways now, so we'll put that chart back down. Oh, kind of already did over here. Gold came up, kind of leveling out. NQ leveling out. Everything's leveling out. You know, it looks like Crude's leveling out, but it's really not. That line there is 70 ticks. Glad to hear that, SN. Doing any trading tonight? Yeah, let's do this. I saw that, and you know, it's like I hate that it's not showing my views while live because yeah, I can't talk. I believe we were number one or number two for the amount of views on the whole platform. So it's bugging me that I'm not seeing our real views. And I really do appreciate, like I've said, all the support you guys have shown me. You know, moving over to that new platform and listening to me 10 days, 10 not 10 days a week. Yeah, 10 times a week. And Q's trying to pop back up. Other indices are popping up. Long signals in ES and Russell, but I don't really want to take them. Waiting for NQ. Things seem like they want to go sideways or maybe even slightly down trending. The SMA's line slightly down trending. So we'll see. So far tonight, 2 losses, 1 win on the Gauntlet account, 1 loss on the TCP. Just waiting for our next opportunity. Top of the hour comes up in 15 minutes. You see NQ kind of curling back down there underneath the SMA line. The other indices are kind of doing the same. I'm thinking about trying for a scalp there. Crude, something a short signal. I don't know if I like it. Don't like it. Yeah, you know, that's not even, unless I switch over the regular NQ, from here to down to that prior low is only 6 or 7 points. So trying to scalp that on micros wouldn't be much worth it. Oh, good job, Ramiz. Good evening, Andrew. How are you doing? Okay, Chris. A nice job there. Well, popped up so far about 6, 7 points. Love the way some of you all just jump in and jump out. I'm here looking and thinking, well, this looks sideways, and you're here. Nope, I just got 10 points. Long signal there on NQ. Prior high here is 376. We're at 362. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. Did you get the car figured out? Gold did kind of this rainbow thing, trying to come back down. Up, I hope so. Good luck, Chris. Copper pulling down. Gold kind of up and down, up and down. Oh, they're letting wheat trade today? Wow. So wheat is trading. Oh, hold on. NQ. Trying to send a long signal here. So poor wheat has been halted for 2.5 days. Finally getting the trade tonight because it's coming down harsh. But it's getting ready to be halted again, I think, for coming down too much downward. Yeah, it's close. 77.4, 75 is where they halted these. So probably going to see a halt on wheat. Not that anyone trades wheat, but just an interesting tidbit. Things have settled down here on the indices. Thus, the reason I'm talking about wheat. Crude still kind of being crude. Copper. Copper coming down. Copper's volume is kind of fallen. Not sure I really want to take the signal here. Got what we wanted out of copper earlier. Got some of what we wanted anyway. Yep. Nasdaq's curling back down now. Moved down by 9 points. UltraBond coming back up after a long move down. I'll get that signal in just a second. Out of your way. So actually, I missed another. I mean, that popped up 8 ticks, real just that quick. It did not fit my trading plan, so I don't feel bad missing it. Downward bands, downward SMA, but nice move. Copper maybe trying to prove me wrong here as well. Okay. Copper only came down like 6 ticks. And We're slow now, maybe for the next few minutes. See what happens at the 9 o'clock hour. Do 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 do. One of those boring times where I have no idea what to say. Alright, it's a good time to test this out. While we have a moment, I want to remind you of the MightyOxTrading live stream schedule, which recently expanded to 10 live streams a week. First off is the YouTube schedule we have had Monday and Wednesday evenings at 7:45, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at 7:30. Then, of course, we expanded to a new platform who hopes to become the YouTube of finance and trading called ShareVision. There, I do Sunday and Tuesday evening streams and Thursday evening streams, Monday and Wednesday mornings. All times are Eastern. The link for ShareVision is down in the notes below. And this is March's schedule. Most likely in April, we'll be going to an easier schedule with all YouTube in the morning and all ShareVision in the evening. Crude sending us a short signal. We're going to get in on two micro crude. If it goes back green. Oops. Goes back red, I mean. So what do you guys think of that pre-recorded schedule update? Or schedule advertisement, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'll probably we'll probably run that like 2 times a stream for newer people. Then I'll plan on recording one about all the various links for the videos and social medias as well. What that does is, if I can throw that in at slow spots during live streams, it gives me a minute break from talking without dead air, here and there. I notice sometimes toward the end of streams my voice starts going hoarse. I just, I don't like dead air. I mean, sometimes I do dead air anyway as I'm just trying to figure out if I want to enter something, but try to make the streams look as good as possible and as entertaining as possible. It's not like I have anything else to do on weekends besides come up with stuff like that. So, waiting to see if Crude wants to continue short here. I kind of think it does. The low of this move is 118.20. We're at 118.33. We've got a signal sitting behind. I have a gold. Let's see what gold. Gold's kind of sideways. So we'll continue to watch this crude over here. Everything's kind of sideways right now. Oil back up to the SMA line. I'll put the oil chart down for now. See, there's more dead arrows. I'm just kind of staring at these charts, trying to figure out what the heck. Where are we going to go now? So, copper did end up giving me my profit target. Crude's giving a long signal now, so it's still being bipolar. Boom, 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 boom. So, see, look at crude here. Down, up, down, up. Let's see if it comes back down below that SMA. It might jump in for a scalp. The top of the hour really didn't give us anything. Vincent, I did add music one night. I spent a bunch of time adding music, and then within the first 2 minutes, somebody complained. I might even still have it on here. Yeah. Let's see. I don't remember what this is. Nope, that's the cash register sound. Looks like I finally did take the music off out of Streamlabs. I can add some sometime this week, and you guys can test it out for me. Tell me what you think of it. So, YouTube has a whole bunch of free stuff you can use. Yeah, I thought music would be a good addition too, so it's things, you don't have the dead air. But it was like immediately shut down. That was like, within the first month I was streaming. So, natural gas? Yep, everything is just kind of, I mean, that was a big 28 tick candle up there. Probably would have been a good entry right there. Candle went up 22. Maybe we'll move back down here on the indices. Really kind of rangy though. 45 for a low. 76 for a high. I don't think I can get that royalty free. And YouTube don't play with copyright claims. Indices are starting to send short signals. CES with one. And Q's going to soon follow. Low was 333. Or no, 331. So we'll watch that. Copper broke above its SMA line with a big 19 tick candle. Oh, I guess we're not going to get a fresh signal here on NQ actually. So I just want to see if it gets down below, and it's close. So I have a chart ready if I want to take a short here. You notice, guys, I've also added some scene transitions. So when I go from one screen to another, it kind of slides in or fades in instead of just a boring, oh, all of a sudden there's a new screen there. That was a nice move down here. I'm trying to see if it wants to continue below 31. Seeing it pop back up. It hit 31.75 again there, same spot that it hit earlier. Within a tick. Popping back up, so we'll wait. So we had excitement earlier tonight. Nothing really now. Russell? Russell's trying to pop up with a long signal, but Yeah, where does range be on those indices? Here comes NQ trying to bounce off the SMA line. It is slightly downtrending. UltraBond send us another nice signal here, it looks like. Oh, kind of would have popped up enough to stop me out, so maybe that wasn't so nice. Just watching and waiting. Sounds like a country song. Watching and waiting. Good luck, Ramiz. That would have been a good long signal there on copper. Would have been totally against my trading plan, but it would have been a good long signal there. Nice move down there. Back to that support area. This is down to 38. Support seems to be sitting at 31. Kind of like the way it's kind of curling down slowly here. Okay, I'm joining Ramiz and I'm in on MNQ. Stop is just above the. Yeah, I can't remember his name. Who that sings that right now? Kenny Chesney. Oh, ouched. Stopped out. Okay, so that was a bad decision on my part again. Down 110 on the TCP now. Oh, I never even showed my chart on that. So we can act like it never happened, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was, but I'm out now, and I totally forgot to move my chart because yeah, I'm gonna have to show my chart after. So yeah, I'm in and out. I took a 10-point stop loss on MNQ, 3 contracts. So down 110. We can get that back. See, sometimes I think I'm smart and I try to jump without a signal, and it doesn't work. I did kind of wonder there because we did have the resistance, and we weren't real far from the band. So yeah, I should have stayed out of that. Might be considered a boredom trade there, or just trying to act like I was smarter than I am. Well, now we wait for another opportunity to get it back. Excuse me for a second. Okay, I'm back. I had to clear my sinuses so I don't sound too nasal. Yeah, we are definitely choppy. And not giving us many. I mean, it's not even in a big range where we can maybe try and scalp something. Anything fun happening anywhere? Nope. Not even anything great on the currencies. So let's see. Curious if silver gave any of those nice A plus setups. There's some A setups here for reversals. Boom, boom. No A pluses. Wait, why is the Bollinger off the... I don't know. That one would have been... Oh, right there. That was an A plus. Nice pop up. Still haven't really started playing those reversals that I call A plus setups, but there's a bunch of them usually that would be good to play. Kappa. Short signal to the SMA line. Copper's been the mover lately. Yeah, came up, would have hit profit target, came back down. Come back down a full 20 ticks as well. Definitely in this chop zone. Did I take the wrong signal? Oh, there. Ray. There we go. So, boom. Boom. This is our range right now in ES. 10 points. Thank you. Let's do this. Now, this is something I haven't studied. So, has anyone else studied how the Asian markets, if there's any correlation to what our markets do? Oh, guys, I got great news. I'm now a Shiba Inu millionaire. I now have 1 million SHIB. Okay, well, Vincent, that's your homework assignment. No, I'm kidding. Uh, NQ with a move down here. Whole 4.5 points. That's exciting. Oh, now that's a decent move down there on NQ. 7 points. Well, I mean, okay, relatively speaking, that's a decent move down. We're at previous low again, that 331 area, which is where we hit twice. Definitely want to see a break below that 331 before we consider anything here. Copper is continuing to pop downward. I ignored the short signal again at the SMA line, and again, it looks like I should have taken it. Copper's just laughing at me now. Strong move there, kinda. It's kind of pressuring down. Let's grab our M&Q charts. I lost it. Where's my wait? Why did it not pop up? There we go. That was weird. Oh, there we go. There's M&Q ready to be fired here. Although that looks like a reversal candle. And again, maybe not. So again, we want to look for to get below 31. Now, looks like the Bollinger is also right at 31. 30. So that kind of gives me pause because it's kind of pushing that band there. It's at 32, 34. Definitely shying away from that 31 area. The 5-point candle back up. Sorry about the flashing there. I'm almost ready to jump over to regular NQ and try and just scalp like 2 points, 4 points, something like that. We are about 9:30 on the East Coast. Let's see if the half hour gives us anything. A little bit of movement there on the half hour. Not really. Hello, Jamie. How you doing? Some MQ popping back up. Copper popping. Popping copper. Gold with a short. Good job, Burmese. This gold's gonna reverse. Yeah, I took a quick gander at it. I did. Back to our regular view. I'm trying to figure out a way to put the supply and demand zones in my charts without making them absolutely, totally hideous. Because if you look here, like I added, I started adding them to Crude, and if I zoom in, it starts making my charts even more crunched. Though I can take this one. Took the wrong one. So I'm trying to figure out, ways to do it without making them too. I mean, once I can buy the next level of trading view, I can have more layouts where I could refer to them and without having to overlap them on my regular charts. Yeah, I do. I totally agree that there is, some major assets to using supply and demand. I did watch all those videos you sent, and I have been trying to draw out zones here and there. The Crude heading back up to over 120 now. Big move up there. 43 ticks on that candle, followed by 19 on this one. Okay, I appreciate that, Jamie. Vincent, you look at supply and demand too, don't you? Oh, Crude just dropped back down. Hit that Bollinger. I wish I had. I need to get a better notification about hit Bollinger hits. That was been perfect even without a signal. Look at that, 91 ticks down. NQ popping up. But we're still in that range on the long signal here. I'm thinking long. Ramiz is thinking short. We hit 59 there. Hmm. Ah, they rejected. Well, I try and look for something. So I think it is. Yeah, I don't want that. I want that. Yeah. Gold popping back up. 13 tick candle up. Then we're down. This red candle here on after this long signal is only about a point and a half so far. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good night at work. So, hey, Ramiz, did you jump in there? It come down nicely. Well, 6 points there. Kind of popping down. Still stuck in this range. Nothing really happening right now. UltraBond's continuing to bleed out though. If Nasdaq comes down and breaks the SMA, I might jump in short. So you have the NQ, not the MNQ, but the NQ chart up. I have a setting on there on it this time of a 1-to-1, looking for a 5-point scalp or with a 5-point stop loss. So it's a 1-to-1 risk to reward, which I hate, but I think this might be a decent time to pull that one out. Which does go against my rules for the TCP, but we're on day 16 of the TCP, and I kind of want to see some momentum. There's the break of the SMA early in this candle, though. Okay, I'm in. Looking for 5 points. Yeah, pulling back. Ah, maybe. It's like playing with me here. 10 seconds till the new candle. There we go. Okay, I closed it. Maybe a little too soon. Yeah, I thought, yeah, I closed it too soon. It was a small win. Very small probably. Let me look. Um, why isn't that showing me my time? Show me my time. Thank you. Oh wow. Yeah. Ended up being exactly one tick. Wow. So I got 5 points out of that. $3, almost $4 commission. So we profited by $1 on that. It did end up going down to my profit target, so I shouldn't have jumped out as soon as I did. I thought I saw that big candle move down, and I thought it was going to reverse right away, like it did, but it would have went to my profit target first. Ah. Good evening, Thomas. Good evening, Jake. So that was me being a little bit too chicken. I should have just taken the 1-to-1. Let whatever happened happened, because that would have been a $100 win instead of a $1 win. That's my goal for now on. I'm going to do 1,000 trades a day, looking for $1 on each. We'll go back to our other screen. Oh, that doesn't even deserve a cha-ching. Popping back up here. Been a nice reversal play to play. TCP. Well, we're down on it tonight, but up overall. $155.16. Came in being up more than that, but we're down on it tonight by 105 bucks. Gauntlet account's doing much better. Oh, awesome, Jake. I've been wanting to get a helium miner. I like I like that project, especially when they go 5G. I don't know, Chris. You've been doing pretty well. You've been talking about profits. Most days you're here, you talk about profits. Yeah, Jake. Some people make a lot of money with them, depending on where they're at and how many others are around and stuff. Yeah, there's a map that you can bring up to check your location. Have a great night, Chris. See you in the morning if you pop in. Be on at 7:30 in the morning Eastern time as normal here right here on YouTube. So up, down, it's forming pyramids. Or, I don't know, tents. Honestly, helium HMT looks like a pretty interesting uh, overall crypto project. NQ did send a quick short signal and then ran away from it. But at this point, like I said, we want to get below 31. Basically, I mean, we've been hanging in this range. Have a great night, Matt. See you in the morning. Basically, the devices that Jake, the devices that help people connect to the internet when they're out and about, basically. And eventually, they're gonna help with 5G uh, distribution. It's actually on my computer, and yes, with an app called Unmineable. I now have 1 million sheep. So when sheep goes to a dollar, I'm a millionaire. Big move down here by NQ. Is this our breakout? Still didn't get below 31. Wait. Um, I'm not one. I would have to read up on that again. They're more thinking about things like how you can get trackers for pet collars in case your dog gets away. Different smart apps that aren't necessarily on your phone devices, things like that. We're gonna go short. No, we're not. Things like that. And then the same network is probably going to end up. Oh crap! Missed it. Big burst down there. Finally below that support, but into the Bollinger Bands. Let's see. I'm expecting it to bounce back up. Let's go to our scene here. I do have a chart ready, but I don't want to jump in here. I feel like I'm chasing. It went through the bands, bouncing off them now. Not sure we're going to continue downward or not. CL is moving. Yep, up above 121 now. Yep, we're gonna. The heck, I'm going short here. See, looking for a 20, 10-point stop, which is basically above that last candle. Yeah, I'm thinking it. I'm thinking I got in. I'm thinking I chased. We'll see. we're back to break even. I really should have set an order for like 29. That way I wouldn't have missed the burst. Kind of looks like a reversal candle in that last candle. We'll see. See what the 5-minute chart looks like. Yeah, 5-minute chart kind of looks good for a downward move. How come you can't trade, Thomas? Giving this room to roam. Ah, well, good job on that. It's felt good getting close to consistency limit the last 2 days on the gauntlet account. There we go. That's some momentum downward. Yeah, it is. Best 3 days of my trading career, the last, well, basically 2.5 days. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I love that. That was a very exciting 16 seconds. Stalling here around 320. Guess I should see if there's resistance. And it's kind of like where we were doing this number back here, so it's kind of a little bit of a consolidation area. Back to break even. Maybe I should have taken the profit there. We'll see if it comes back down. Okay, Vincent. Are you trading London again tonight, Vincent? That's what I usually say when I go out shopping, but I end up at Walmart. Yeah, there we go. Still struggling at that 320. Can it break it? 319. See 19 on the bid. Seeing 18 on the bid. There we go. Trailing stops are trailing. We are 6 points away from profit target. Being 10, 9, 8. Looking for 13,305. We're at 9, 7 I just saw. Struggling here right around 10 to 8. Stops move 6 points away from my entry. I'm hoping we can continue to push down here. Alright, 10 again. 11 on the ask. It's coming back up a little bit. Pushing back down. Stamped out the green. Back to red. 7. Struggling right at 7. Come on, 2 more points. There we go. Almost. There we go. Now trailing. Stop. It's trailing. Just 5 points behind. Looks like it wants to come up and hit me. Okay, stop that. We're done on that trade. Let's check our stats. It's better if I can actually hit. There we go. So we're now down only 1750 on the night on the TCP. We got in at 13,325 and out at 1310 and a quarter. So just about 15. Yeah, just ended up just about 15 points. That. Thank you, Thomas. Deserves the cha-ching. Still is continuing to go down. So my tight trailing, obviously, well, it's still at 307. So yeah, but there it goes. It's still going down. My tight trailing did, knock me out sooner, but I'm happy getting back to almost break even on the night for the TCP. And, we're at 10 o'clock. Probably trade for another half an hour tonight. Or longer if things are anything exciting is popping. And of course, we're back here tomorrow morning. 7:30 Eastern Time. For Tuesday morning trading. And of course, since we have a moment now, remember, if I can find it, there it is. Remember, we have 2 special streams this month, or technically one's next month, but on March 16th on FMOC meeting day, We'll be streaming for at least 7 hours from 7:30 in the morning, 2:30 p.m. Wednesdays are normally a Share Vision morning day, but we'll be on YouTube, Twitch that morning. And then on Friday, April 1st, we'll be trading the London session into the non-farm payrolls report into the New York Open or Chicago Open, whatever. And we'll start at 1 a.m. Eastern, and we'll stream for about 9.5 hours or so, all night. So Vincent, be prepared to trade London that night so you can help me stay awake. And hopefully we can make some good money. Maybe, just maybe, I can be funded by then. Just kidding, Vincent. You don't really have to be here. Your attendance isn't mandatory. I don't give detention. Good question. Um, this is day 17 on the gauntlet. Oops. And day 13 on the TCP. I'm up. Well, after tonight's losses, I'm up $1,215 on the gauntlet. I was actually, and people are gonna get tired of hearing me tell this story. Poor Vincent's heard me talk about it now 4 times, but Thursday morning, after taking 2 bad losses, I was down to almost $2,100 on the gauntlet account, and about $200 away from blowing it. And since then, I've turned it around by $3,400. I went from almost $2,100 down to $1,300 up. So it was a big, big turnaround. And that means I'm still about 3,000 away from profit target. I just need 3 more $1,000 days. Easy peasy. Long signal on the indices, but strong downward trending SMA line. I didn't take it. I think something, changed mentally on Thursday. Because, first of all, I went on kind of a major rant on while live on stream after taking those losses. And luckily, not many people tuned out. But but then after I got off stream, I mentally prepared that I was going to reset that account, the Gauntlet account. So I was mentally prepared to do that. And since I was mentally prepared to do that, I just started taking trades on NQ. For one thing, I switched from MNQ to NQ, and I just started actually taking the signals. I wasn't trading recklessly. I was just actually trading my plan, and with no the whole conservativeness went away because I figured, hey, I'm gonna blow it. I might as well take the chance and see if I can bring it back. And I nailed two good trades on NQ that day. So and then the next day, of course, I did that non-farm payrolls move. And then today, that got my account back to positive. And then today, I went down $300 on the day, but then nailed three great NQ trades in the afternoon. And it's just like, you know what? I think my plan works if I actually just do it. Benjamin, I'm curious why you want to know that. I mean, why would you come into anybody's stream and the first thing you ask is a question like that? Preserve life. No, I'm not upset with you or your question. It's a very valid question. Several times I've reset. I reset a couple of times at Top Step, and I've reset a couple of times with Earn to Trade. Two of the times, two of my three resets, I think, at Earn to Trade have been for stupid reasons. One time I traded too many contracts. Let's do this. I'm assuming, I've had another person come in and insult because they could hear me breathing. And I do breathe a little bit heavy. So I don't even know how much 8 kilos is. 8 kilos. Well, Benjamin, if you really want to know, yes, I am overweight and I'm an amputee. So exercise is hard. I am on a ketogenic diet and I'm losing weight. Thank you for your contribution. How's your trading, Benjamin? What do you like to trade? Anyway, two of my one time I traded too many contracts, forgot I was not on micros anymore, and traded 5 gold contracts. And then another time I ended up uh, kind of doing the same thing. I didn't trade too many contracts, but I forgot I wasn't on micros and took a huge loss, which knocked me out. So, well, why did you come into my server, Benjamin? What interested you about MightyOxTrading? Or my stream, not my server, sorry. Discord lingo versus YouTube lingo. Why did you come into my stream? Oh. On futures or on Forex, Benjamin? Thank you, Preserve. Sorry you happened to jump in here at the same time somebody else did. Please feel free to come back anytime. Continuing to move forward on the funding, trading, learning to trade, and being consistent is a constant journey. Well, you found a whole bunch of them here, Benjamin, but we usually don't ask about each other's weight. Short signal here on NQ. Will we get back below 13,300? We already kind of are. Big move down. Ramiz, it's funny you say that because you know the best trade I ever made while I was on Top Step, I was asleep for. I left an order sitting. It got filled overnight, and I woke up to being up $600. Well, Benjamin just came the second person I've ever banned. You know, he hit a sore spot because I hate my own voice. Of course, I hate my weight, but I also hate my own voice, and I know that my breathing does come through at times. It's one of the reasons I struggle doing non-stream videos is because I listen to them and I hate them and I want to redo them. So, yeah, I know it's an issue. I know it's not it does affect stream quality some. It's something I'm working on. Hey, Elliot, welcome. I don't remember seeing your name before. So welcome to the stream. Uh, I wouldn't advise it. You know, that whole could have went really wrong the other way. But it was just funny because I was up like $600. I'm like, that's the best trade I ever did, and I was asleep for it. So we're up on this trade $24. Oh, sorry. On all this, I forgot to even mention I was in a trade. I think we went short on NQ. MNQ. Oh, welcome. Are you Elliot? You trade your own brokerage account? Are you a funded trader, or are you trying to get funded? Back to break even on this NQ trade. Preserve. I trade micros on the Trader Career Path account, and I trade minis on the Gauntlet account. Sorry about that. Let's do this. Good job. Green is green. Uh, my MNQ trade is turned against me here. Ooh, that's not looking good at all. Big green candle up. Micros is the best way to start, as I am gonna get stopped out. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. Hello, Paul. Bunch of new names here tonight. Welcome. CFT is a great guy. He's done a lot for this channel. Glad you found me. I've watched a little bit of their education. Okay, we just got stopped out of that MNQ trade. Came back up to the SMA. Aw, oh, man, really? Came up to the SMA and then just stopped me out and then went back down. Should have went for a little bit bigger stop. But yeah, I haven't really watched much of earn the trade stuff. I recommend it to others that want to learn like the very basics. Look at that. So it came up, stopped me out, and going right back down. So literally if my stop had been 1 point more, it would not have stopped me out. And it's right back down. Do I dare again? Do I? Do I? Yes. I will. Y'all should tell me I shouldn't do that, but you know. So welcome new faces. I definitely glad you're here. Hope you join me more often. You have plenty of opportunities. Between here and Share Vision, I do stream 10 times a week now. Yeah, you're probably right. I should have entered as soon as I saw that re-entered. As soon as it stopped me out, I saw it heading back down. If you haven't already, love if you would subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up button. But no pressure. We're kind of just stagnant here, right around 13,294, and our entry point was 13,291. Uh, it depends on what the issue is, Thomas. Most of the time, you got to go over to the live chat support, but there's certain things he can there's a few things he can handle. Why? Do you have a specific issue? No. Alex Lifesome, 1985. Thank you for subscribing. You're gonna need to go through the live chat on for that, Thomas. What are you? You're missing a day? Are you, Thomas? Did you make sure that you counted President's Day? That Sunday through Tuesday is one day. Yes, this is the Asia session. I do the Asia session, and I'm about to get stopped out again. I do the Asia session, and I do the morning session. This got stopped out. So I've dug a hole now at the TCP. A little bit of an ouch. Nothing I can't dig out of. Still positive on the account. Okay, yeah, definitely. That's gonna go through live support. They'll be able to see when you started trading that account, so they'll be able to fix that for you, I'm sure. If they don't, let me know, and I'll yell at Gabs, because Gabs does do support on the website as well. So if something doesn't get fixed there, let me know, and will talk with Gabs. Yeah, their support's usually very good for earn to trade, so I don't think there'll be a problem. But if there is, let me know, and I'll tell Gabs about it. Anyway, Alex, I apologize. I didn't really finish talking to you. Yeah, I do Asia session on YouTube twice a week and on ShareVision 3 times a week. And I do the morning session uh, on YouTube 3 times a week and on ShareVision twice a week. Gabs is a great guy. Big move back up. So I got stopped out twice and then this big move back up. Yes, since there's a whole bunch of new people here that might not know the schedule, I'll rerun that thing. While we have a moment, I want to remind you of the MightyOxTrading live stream schedule, which recently expanded to 10 live streams a week. First off is the YouTube schedule we have had Monday and Wednesday evenings at 7:45, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday mornings at 7:30. Then, of course, we expanded to a new platform who hopes to become the YouTube of finance and trading called ShareVision. There, I do Sunday and Tuesday evening streams and Thursday evening streams, Monday and Wednesday mornings. All times are Eastern. The link for ShareVision is down in the notes below. And this is March's schedule. Most likely in April, we'll be going to an easier schedule with all YouTube in the morning and all ShareVision in the evening. Okay, while we're gone to that little message about the schedule, Crude sent a signal. I didn't take it. because it's kind of whipsawing. You're welcome, Alex. Missed what? Preserve. Oh, yeah. Uh, it's kind of, I mean, it went up 22 ticks, pulled back by 10. Yeah. Sales kind of like whipping around again. We are approaching 10:30 on the East Coast, 9:30 my time. Still a lot of people here though, so we'll go for another 15 minutes, maybe a half an hour if there's anything exciting going on. Remember, your constant dose of ox comes back tomorrow morning. I have to refresh what manually? Let's do this. Sideways on MNQ, sideways on gold, UltraBond. I watch him too, Elliot. I have never taken the trade on him. What I'm noticing, I mean, what I've noticed with HO and RB before this wildness is that the Asia session they don't do much, but like they really seem to trend one way or the other during the London session into the morning session. You know, here it started right an hour after the London session up nicely. Of course, the wildness of the last few days. I mean, I was watching it. I mean, this is one day on this is simple HO. It's the heating oil. And you can see here, this is a move of 2,537 ticks at $4.27. I'm sorry, $4.20 a tick. So that's a $10,000 move. And of course, it's just been going up higher and higher since. But yeah, like, this time of night, it doesn't seem much worth it usually. A little bit more now, just because of how wild anything with oil and But wow, that was actually a nice, big, huge move down earlier though. So maybe I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, It's definitely looks like it's a better, normally a better trade in the London session and in the New York session. Excellent job. Let's do this. Oh, I didn't even see the link. The link come through? I don't see the link. Let's do this. Has not been a productive night for me, but that's okay. We'll get it back in the morning. We will look for another trade for tonight yet, but we'll see if we can get one more tonight. Then the morning we shall tackle it again. All ox all the time. Something's blocking it that I'm not even seeing it, and it's not Nightbot because I would have been told. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, all my spam filters are off. So something's blocking you from sending that link. Let's do this. Anyone else seeing the link? I'm not. Okay, that's what I thought. Can you put it in the chat with with like a space in it? Let's do this. Well, we're not seeing anything at all. Oh, okay. I don't. Well, that's weird. Okay. I, I don't have a clue. Crude. Pulling back again. It's doing this like one big candle back down. Sometimes the internet just gives us mysteries. Life is a mystery. Crude. Short. Trying to find chart. There it is. Last attempt of the night for a trade. Short signal. 33 seconds to see if it holds. If it holds, we will trade 3 micros. Oh, big move. Well, now that's more likely to just pop back up. Down into the bands, of course. I'll watch it, see if it pops back up green. Does. If it goes back to red, we'll take it. Take the finger off the trigger and move this away from where we send the signals. We'll see if that comes back down. Is the stream quality looking funny? Ah, big move back up here on Crude. It definitely was a good idea to wait, not jump on that signal. It moved back down like that. Okay. Sometimes my preview, it's looking kind of distorted. Cool. Excellent. Just making sure. I don't know why it looks a little weird on my preview on Restream. Might be because I forgot to disable the unmineable app, and I might just be taxing my video card. Good luck, Ramiz. Let's see if we can get one more trade in tonight. Doesn't look like Crude's going to be it, although it's trying. Maybe it's bouncing off the SMA here. Don't really want to play with Crude, but it seems like a nice little bounce area. The everything's kind of sideways. You see the bands are sideways. The SMA is sideways. We're filled on 3 micros on Crude. We want our stop just a bit closer to the top of this candle, about 21 ticks. That's a $60 risk. My profit target's way far away. We'll move that closer as we see if it moves or not. Good job, Ramiz. Be our last trade of the night, no matter how it turns out. Profit target up to 121 even. Evening, Linux. How are you? You're late. Russell, UltraBond. Yep, it's coming back up. Oh, okay. Hope it was somebody important that you ignored me. Oh. ES and Q also sending signals now. Yeah, ES and Q. Is that what I said? Yeah. So, hanging right around my entry point on Crude here. Micro Crude. Not taking that NQ that's sitting right on the Bollinger Band. Yep, that's definitely more important. That's a nice move. 30. I'd like to see us get down to 10. 15. I'd love to get a nice runner here on Crude. Watching. Yeah, indices are heading down. NQs is sending me a short signal there. Low of the previous was 87. We're sitting at 97. Watch me try to manage 2 trades at once. Yep, pop back up on NQ. Okay, we'll put NQ on the side here. Too many charts, too little screen space. UltraBond, ignore that. Crude, trying to see if it has anything left in it here, but it doesn't look like. Yeah, it looks like it might want to come back up. Move our profit target back. We'll move it up to 10. We can get me in 10 more points, which would be 20 points. 2 will cash out. 1 will be a runner. That was a 5-point move back up on NQ. Okay, we're filled. Target is filled on 2 of the micro crudes. We're still in on 1. We're gonna move our stop to break even on that third one. Actually, 1 more than break even. Let's watch it. See if it continues to head down. I'd love to see it get back down to that low here of 120.90. NQ popping back down. Oh no, that kind of looks like that same setup I got stopped out on last time. We're going for it. I think. No, hold on. Yeah. Kind of watching the bid ask. So we're still in that uh, micro CL. We've taken profit on 2. We're still on 1 that stops at break even. See if we can get more out of it. Kind of looking for a target down toward 120.90. And then we're looking to see if we want to jump in here short on MNQ. Actually, I'm on the wrong chart. NQ. I want NQ here, and I just missed my entry because I was on the wrong chart. Yeah, maybe I did miss my entry. Yeah, I did miss my entry. Let's see what it does. Oh, looks like Crude's going to come back up and take out my stop. Yep. So we're out on the micro Crude. We'll stay a couple minutes longer here on to see whether NQ comes back down. But there we go. Need to come up with a couple of different ones of those. One's for big wins and one for small wins. A small win. I think it was only like $40. Still waiting to see if this NQ wants to come back down. Crude popping back up. Yeah, Crude sending a long signal now, so we got out at the right time. Give me a minute. Someone's highlighting me on Discord. It looks like NQ's heading back up to the SMA. So, guys and gals, if there's any gals here tonight, I think that's where we're going to call it for the night. I am back here in 8 hours and 40 minutes for the morning session. Do want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. I hope you stay green if you keep trading. And I hope to see you on the next stream or whenever you can stop in again. It's nice seeing some new faces tonight as well. Have a great night, everybody, and see you tomorrow morning.